The 3-week slump is real. I see most clients that struggle are going to struggle with that 3-week mark. Clients will sign up for coaching. They'll feel in a really good place. They'll start smashing it. They'll see the changes. Week 2, they're off the second check-in and they're feeling good and they've seen some changes. The scales are moving. Everything's feeling good. Week 3 is when people struggle. And I call this the week 3 slump because most people can have motivation. They can kind of have a bit of dopamine from something new and exciting, starting a new fitness routine, starting a new workout plan, starting a new food plan for about 2 weeks. I do find week 3 is where everyone starts to fail. This also tends to coincide with someone's like period coming or maybe their luteal phase starting. That also can make a bit of a difference. I'm an online coach for over 9 years and I mostly coach women these days. I do coach the odd husband, but mostly women. So I do struggle with hormonal health quite a lot. And I do find women often get unmotivated. That first period can be quite rough. That week, that obviously some clients sign up like week 1 of their period and they're already on their period. But for a lot of people, these things coincide. But the big thing with week 3 is the dopamine stops. It's no longer novel. It's no longer exciting. You've already had a good drop. You kind of got some dopamine there. You kind of got used to the app. You got used to coaching. You got used to all these changes that you're making. Week 3 can feel boring. It can feel repetitive. And that is why people struggle because it starts to become, oh my God, I've actually got to keep doing this for a while, particularly my clients that come to me wanting to lose 40, 50 more pounds. It can feel a bit like, oh wow, I'm only on week 3. I've only lost 5 pounds, 4 pounds, whatever it might be. And I've still got to keep doing this for another X amount of weeks. You can start to jump too far ahead. So if you're week 3 of your current fitness journey, 1, I want you to double check what you actually set yourself is realistic. Because a lot of times this week 3 slump is even worse if you've set your goals too high or your habits too high. But number 2, change the dopamine. See what else you can do to give yourself some dopamine. For some of my clients, that's little goals. Some of my clients have goals like when they drop 10 pounds, they're going to buy themselves a new activewear kit. Or when they drop 20 pounds, they're going to, I don't know, buy something they've been looking at, a new hairdryer. I don't know what people buy, but like whatever you want to buy. Have little goals. Doesn't always be things you buy. It might be that you're going to, I don't know, go to your favorite restaurant with your husband, or you're going to enjoy your favorite alcohol, like whatever it might be. Have something nice, planned and tangible goals can really help along the way. And I think it can make it like that dopamine a bit higher. We kind of have something to work towards. Like a small mini goal can be really motivating in itself. Accountability is huge. I will often, particularly when I see it's a week 3 check-in, go a little bit harder on someone, remind them of what they're doing, remind them of their why. So if you haven't got your why clear in your head, you are going to struggle. I would almost make like a mantra or some sort of phrase or saying or something you tell yourself about why you're doing this. Get specific. So don't just say, I want to feel good by summer. Cool, everyone wants to feel good by summer. What is it you want to feel good by summer? And then think of a mantra or something that can remind you of this. So the times that you're feeling a bit low or you can't really be bothered or motivation is really dipped, dopamine is nowhere to be seen, that can really help. My own mantra is I can do hard things. So my goal right now isn't fat loss, so it is a bit different, but when I don't want to go for a run, when I don't want to get outside and go and train, I just say I can do hard things. And it's reminding me that the person I'm trying to become, this ultra marathon runner that I'm delusionally trying to be, is someone that would do hard things. And I'm embodying that. I'm visualizing being that person. And I think to myself, would that version of me do the run? And every single time that answer is yes. So therefore I get out and I do that run. So if you struggle at week 3, those are the big things. Like I said, circling back to that, you also want to make sure your goal is realistic. So if you're finding you just like could maintain things for 2 weeks, then you've got too hard, maybe that's also what it is. So make sure that you're really looking at things on a month by month basis, not just a week by week basis. Like obviously check, if your goal is 3 workouts a week, you want to make sure you're getting 3 workouts a week, but also look at that in a bigger picture. There's going to be at least one week of the month where your kid's ill or your work's changed or there's a storm or whatever it might be. And that might throw you off. So try to look at things in like a month by month basis and just every month aim to be a bit more coherent, adhesive to the plan, doing more workouts, whatever it might be. And just also remember that the bad weeks will become good weeks. So the weeks that don't feel motivating, the weeks where everything feels your motivations on any journey, on any health fitness journey or anything is going to come up and down. So you're going to have weeks like week 3 where things might feel rubbish, but by week 4 or week 5 or week 6, you might feel fabulous again. So remember that. Similar with running, that's a really good analogy actually. When I go out for a run, it almost always sucks around that 3K mark. And then it feels better. And then sometimes it feels worse again. And then sometimes it feels better. And then I love what I'm doing. And then I absolutely hate every single step. And you've just got to push through. If you want to actually see changes, if you want to change your life, if you want to transform your body, your health, your happiness for the long term, you have to push through and you have to be more consistent than 3 weeks. And if this is something you're struggling with and you're in that 3-week slump and you're like, Liv, I need help, then drop me a comment or check out the link in my bio and my caption, and I will give you some personalized support and advice. And obviously, if coaching is the right fit, it might well be the solution that you need with a bit of accountability. But regardless, I want to help. So make sure you're subscribed. I drop 2 videos a week with tons of valuable information, motivation, tips and tricks to get you the happiest, most confident version of yourself, no matter how time poor and busy you are.